Good morning, Cubcats, and happy Tuesday. I hope you guys had an awesome time yesterday walking around and finding living and non-living things in your neighborhood or even in your own house if you weren't able to venture out. So yesterday we talked about roots. Roots meaning the things that hold the plant in the soil, takes in the water and the nutrients for the soil. So think about the roots. If we're thinking about the human body system, let's think about the roots almost as like that circulatory system or that digestive system, more so that it's taking in all those nutrients. And we know that our circulatory system is taking in the oxygen. We know that our digestive system, when we talked about human body, our digestive system took in those nutrients as well. So we talked about the roots, and then of course we talked about the stem. The stem is what holds that plant. The stem, we think about like, what moves water and nutrients through it. So think about the stem almost like the veins in our bodies if we're going to be doing a comparison. Those, it's gonna give it structure, so like our skeletons, but we're also going to allow the water and the nutrients to travel through it. What I want to talk to you guys about today are the leaves. So leaves are the things that are going to use the light, the air, the water, and the nutrients to make food for the plant. So those guys, they're pretty important. I mean, I know that we think that they're just beautiful and they grow luscious, but when our plant is lacking something like a leaf, I want you to think about what would happen to that plant. The next thing that I would like to introduce is going to be the flower. So those flowers, those make fruits that hold the seeds. So when you see the flower, those are going to be our seeds. If you've ever seen one of those, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Of course, I'm not going to be able to think of it now. But think about seeds, why different flowers grow in different places. Of course, we know that air is allowing those seeds to float in the air and settle down. So seeds, flowers make fruits that hold the seeds. And then, of course, we're going to get into the different parts of a seed. And we need to know that, like our body, we have different parts, but a seed also has different parts as well. So we have the seed coat. Think about the seed like a coat, like you're wearing a coat. We know that there is always going to be a seed leaf. Why? Well, if we know plants start with the seed, like when Miss Lindsay read you, Coach Lindsay read you the story, we know that the seed leaf, that's like what is starting to develop our plant. We know that seeds have to store food. And of course, like I said, we have that developing plant in our seed that goes really well with our seed leaf. From here, we know that the hard covering that protects the seed is the seed coat. So anything that protects you, a rain jacket protects you from rain, a winter jacket keeps you warm, protects you from the cold. The part that looks like the leaf inside each seed is ladies and gentlemen, that would be the seed leaf. A few things that we should know about seeds. Seeds are formed in the center part of the fruit or flower. Seeds come in many shapes and sizes. And we have to know one of the most important jobs of these seeds is that plants grow from seeds. So I'm going to stop right there. And today you are going to be doing an activity when you click in your thing link on the next number. Your activity today is going to start this process of looking and seeing what the different parts of the plant are. So we're going to be seeing roots, We're also going to be seeing some growth. When we think about that part of the seed leaf, you're also going to see that. So we're going to focus a little bit on seeds, but I do want you to know that seeds are definitely scattered in different ways. So when you look outside and you see those flowers and the plants, flowers that look beautiful, plants that you can eat, vegetables, things that grow, I want you to keep in mind some things that how seeds are scattered. You can either plant them. Animals like the squirrel, they eat seeds and they also scatter seeds. We know that water can take the seed somewhere. And last but not least, we know that wind also does the same thing. So I hope you enjoy what we have up our sleeve for today's activity. Make sure you watch the video in its entirety. And I cannot wait for you to see what happens to seeds. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.